What's going on here, Richard?
Just putting up some art in the office.
Yeah, just brightening the place up.
Here we go. Number one, we've got a cake.
Oh, nice.
With feet and eyes, and a puppy dog.
A puppy dog.
Here we go. From the artist, not so well known artist, Ida Joy.
Ida, well done, Ida.
Yeah, this will be, keep an eye out for her. This will be worth big money in years to come.
Scott Brown here. In today's exciting episode, we're out here anticipating some rain and cutting some weatherboards. Who cares about the rain, eh, Richard?
Oh, well, I thought I stood on something else.
So Pilo's busy today. It's just Rich and I, and the window guys should be turning up at some point. Trying to do everything I can before the rain hits. So we're doing our best to stagger the joints as much as possible. We don't want them all lining up with one another. That's the last one cut. Woohoo! Well, for that section, there's still a lot of weatherboards to cut. What do you reckon there, mate?
Here you go, amigo. It's 2 nails. You can try. I'm thinking 3mm. So that was my 3. I've already tested that one. So lay your hands of wisdom on it and get a feel for it.
All right. Yep. Now I don't have it on me right now, but you can get a soft tip for here. It's just in the van. So I've got these smaller nails. I'm going to see how they fit as a weatherboard fixing.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be doing that.
That's not doable.
Oh, that didn't split, did it?
It's pretty violent though. There's a little split there. So what I was trying to do there was see if these nails would work. These are slightly thinner than your regular framing gun nails, just over 3mm thick, which is the same thickness as the jolts that we're using. But the problem with them is they're a bit violent going in there, and it looks like it's going to crack it, I think. The head of them are no bigger than the framing nails, so they don't really solve our problem. There is another solution. You can get this coil gun that shoots jolts, but we're at alert level 3 here, and getting a hold of one of those right now is probably not going to happen. So the weatherboard's way around on the other side. They're 14 meters away from this weatherboard section here, and they're on average 25mm lower. We're trying to get rid of a 25mm drop all the way around there and still make the weatherboards look right. So it works out to be around about 2mm per meter. That's what we're doing here. I think they look okay. They don't really look like they're out, but if you put the level on it, it's slightly out. Bloody rain. Let me get this thing dry. This rain is not good. Not good. Whew. Rubbish weather, absolutely rubbish. So it isn't uncommon for weatherboards to be that out of level on a house like this. The house is 100 years old, you know. I'm not surprised at all. 25mm over 14 meters. We can lose it. And we're gonna have a box corner. On the side, you've got all these windows that break up a lot of the weatherboards as well. So I'm feeling confident that it'll look good. I just wish this rain would stop. Another break in the weather, some blue sky over there, so let's get these weatherboards up. We try not to nail with the pin gun too much, because you're meant to only nail the bottom of the weatherboards. If you nail a whole row of weatherboards, both top and bottom, then when the board expands and contracts, it's got nowhere to move and it tends to split. It's not a smooth operation today. Okay. Yep. Alright bro, next one, number 2. Was that rock
Feel
again?
your paint is chiseling like the surface, like they're resurfacing a swimming pool.
Mm.
So it's like literally chiseling off lining layer of the swimming pool.
Very familiar sound, eh?
Yeah.
Nearly up to the windows. So cokey.
Okay.
Every nail gun has its downside, even my favorite nail guns. So far putting like 2, maximum 3 over a big 6 meter length is enough to hold it and not enough to split it.
That is why the Director General has recommended to Cabinet, and Cabinet has agreed to apply a short extension of Level 3 restrictions in Auckland until 11:59 p.m. this Sunday, 30 August.
That's another 4 days of level 3. Doesn't affect our work situation, we still work as normal. It affects your personal situation though, doesn't it, Rich?
Another week until I can get rid of the kids.
Alright, so the plan today is to pull out all the windows again. But this time it's so we can make them look level with the weatherboards. The weatherboard's out of level, we're going to deliberately make the windows out of level. Trust me, it's a good idea. So if you recall the last exciting episode, we put these weatherboards here out of level deliberately because we had to match from one side of the house to the other. And we did it gradually, so if you put a meter long level on it, it looks pretty level. So here we go, that needs to go down a bit. So now that we have established exactly what the weatherboards are doing, we realize that we don't have enough space in the sill here, so we need to lower it. That needs to go down a little bit in order to make those ones higher. It's all going to make sense. By the end of this episode, it's all going to make sense. Alright guys, now we're gonna... Alright guys, now we're gonna... Did that really hurt? Alright guys, now we're gonna take all the windows out. Screws, so let's do the first one. There's the last screw. So now that we've done all the sills and everything, we can pop the windows in and we know that they're even with the weatherboard now. And then we can cut all the weatherboards either side of the windows. Now that the weatherboards are up, the windows are looking beautiful. More on that in the next exciting episode. paint scraper for you.
Paint scraper?
Might be a bit late, but...
It is a bit late. Very late.
Very late. What?
What about some terps and a washing machine?
So what happened?
I'm just trying any excuse to come up with something for entertainment for the channel. So I've just been thought I'd grab some boards, still had a bit of wet paint on them.
And
the zebra.
The zebra look. Yeah. And here's some rags, bro. I don't know if this is gonna help, but
Later on when I'm trying to get out of work, I just got it down next to the boards.
got it.
Spun around and it's Pyro's fault really.